I'm Maggie Davis. To my understanding, the 8th of August was the day that we, as a Negro and all, or African American, whatever you want to call it, was freed. The slaves were freed, and that, of course, the only time we could come to the park as black was on Thursday. And that was whether it was the 8th of August, because the 8th didn't always come on Thursday, as you know. So we would get to come at the park, and we would get to skate and do the rides, which we don't have here no more, as you know. But we just had a good time, and they'd have but the only thing, as you know, we could only come would be on a Thursday night, and I was from a family of 10. So we didn't get to come every Thursday night. You know, we just get to come that Thursday night. When we came, we always had a good time. My mother and my father would have to bring us, you know, because we lived in Lonsdale at that time. So it was a treat to get to come out here on Thursday night. Some of the young ones didn't get to come, of course. It was just one of the teenagers and that we could afford to come. And we always look forward to it. The 8th of August or the Thursday night when we could come to go skating.
Okay. Okay.
And not only skating, but then we could get the rides when we could afford it. We couldn't afford to do all of it at one time because it was a big family of us.
Yeah.
But my mother and father did the best they could.
Okay.
And the good part and the bad part, I guess you'd say, then you didn't have ice or put anything on as far as your potato salad and the chicken and bologna, whatever you had. It was just packed in a box or basket or whatever, and we ate it, and nobody got sick because we were used to that. You know, I guess it just wasn't like today. If you leave anything out today, they say you don't eat it because it's spoiled. You know, not really, because we got 22 College Street and it brought us on up, you know, here, and we didn't have to transfer at that time. You know, we just got on the bus out there and made it on in. We from Lonsdale, Mechanicsville, and East Knoxville, and you know, from all around.
Okay.
Everybody came and enjoyed it. Because you always had that picnic, you know, brought the food. And we all just enjoyed each other, the friends and families from schoolmates and all, you know, we just mingled and just had a good time. I enjoyed the, what's called the go-karts, I guess, or whatever, well, bumper. Back then, I think it was bumper cars, whatever.
Okay.
I liked that. Never did like the Ferris wheels because I'm afraid of heights, so that kind of counted me out, you know, there. And of course, I love to skate, so that was one of the things I really enjoyed.
So
you know, not really, because we just look forward to coming to the park on the 8th of August, you know, and what little we learned was in school, they didn't really talk that much about the 8th of August. We just knew it was the day we'd come to the park and, you know, have picnics and enjoy ourselves, you know. Meet with our friends, and, of course, mother and father had to bring you on because we had to get the bus until we got older, you know, and we came by ourselves. One thing is that picnic lunch. I mean, it was just something about it that you look forward to, you know. They have those little sandwiches in there, sometimes bologna sandwich, but my mom would always fry bologna, and, you know, we have deviled eggs and potato salad, and we just had a good time. We, as kids, weren't too interested in what the adults were saying. We just interested in us saying our plans, what we were going to do, and how, you know, that was just about it. It'd be bread, and maybe sometimes we'd have peanut butter and jelly, which we all loved, and we'd have bologna sandwiches. And as time moved on, we were able to have fried chicken too, and potato salad, and deviled eggs, and whatever, you know, in the lunch. And sometimes we'd even have potted meat, you know, and on bread and crackers, peanut butter and crackers. And sometimes we'd have Kool-Aid. Very seldom we'd have the pop like most kids would have, but we'd have some either Kool-Aid or lemonade or something like that, you know. Moved around different places in the park and see, the thing of it is, we were poor, but we didn't realize it, you know, that we were really poor, but we were, you know. But and then my dad got a job at when we first come here. He was at I'm from Marion, Alabama, And I came here when I was 4 years old. And at that time, it was 6 of us. And then other 4 came later. But we would always look forward to coming to the park, and regardless of what. And the picnic lunch was always good. We'd always look forward to. I don't know, something about packing a picnic lunch was just great. It was different. And whatever we had in there packed, well, we enjoyed it. And we shared, like if I have a friend, she had this and I had that, we wanted to swap, we do that, So it made it fun. And dancing with the skates out there with, the different little boys that we'd get to skate with and have a good time. And of course, we were careful how we did because, our parents didn't like for you to do certain things. You had to be, a little later. I can remember once I was at the skate ring and Mama said we had to be home as we grew up at a certain time. Well, we know anything, there she was standing at the door. And I was skating kind of close to, sometimes you think, and I said, oh, well, she's going to get me, so I just went go ahead and finish this dance, and I did. But we had fun. It just, all things, just a little bit different,
How late did you stay at the park?
About 10. I think it actually closed at 11, but we had to be out here. Our parents, would get us at certain times, so you had to be home. So that was it. Everything was funny. No, it was fun. I can't remember anything particular, that happened on the 8th. That was, other than, picnic and have a good time. Oh, yeah, they had music always when it's skating ring and all. And they'd have different groups, too, to be out here on the 4th. Don't ask me the name or anything because I can't remember. Like when I tell my kids about the park and how we enjoyed it, what we did and all. And it was totally different as they come along, But I just enjoyed coming. I enjoyed the skating and riding of the rides that we could afford to ride. It was much different. They started out, they would have on the 8th of August, really and truly, as they came along, it really didn't mean anything like when we were coming on. It didn't have no special day of picnic packing lunches and all that. At least we didn't, But it was just totally different. And I would tell them what we did and when we could go to the park, and all this. What? They said, yes, that's when we go to the park. It's the 8th of August, The most important thing I think would be that, that was a day set aside for us that we could come to the park. And then finally we got to move to where we could come on Thursdays, period. But the 4th was always because of when the Negroes was free, as far as given the freedom to come to the park, that is, and all. So that's about the size of it.